Chasing Horizons here. Today we got Corinne,
James,
Will,
Jaden, Nick,
Aiden.
and we're about to hit the road, see what we can find today. If you could have any superpower, what would be your superpower?
Only one.
I feel like you got
I
Only
get the-
one? How many
if
do
I
we
get the
have?
durability to go along with it, it's super flight at absurd speeds, like break the sound barrier.
You'll
break the
die.
barrier.
I
You can't go
actually
that
do
I
fast.
just said if I had the durability.
That's why, actually, theoretically, super strength is the best because you can technically fly if you just keep jumping
I want to be
really
able to.
far.
I would like to be able to. I just think the idea of being able to fly anywhere I want to at any given notice
I mean, you
without
can.
having to bother with border security.
I mean,
strength,
theoretically,
just jump.
super strength is also
then I
super
would just
speed.
become
Yeah,
the world's
exactly.
most
It's also super-
uncatcherable assassin. So I'd just take on contracts with
It's
billionaires
also
and like
technically super
third world
durability.
countries who could use
But
their
they're strong.
workers, just pick them up, fly them right to like 800 feet in the air, and just let them go, and then
Okay, so
So immediately, this is why Will can't have that power.
no, that's not the big. I just want to use it so I can go around the world and see places I can't normally see.
So
You have to
here's
obey
the
traffic
thing. This
laws,
is
though.
why I've always said I can't have superpowers because I know my own weakness and I would absolutely
Use them.
abuse them. I would absolutely become a vigilante.
But is that abuse if you're taking care of people? If
Who
I
are a
just
problem
all
in
I'm
the
saying
world?
is if I took out the cartels, there
Back
would be
to
a war
my
in Venezuela.
superpower that I would choose because I am like you, Will. I do want to see all different places in the world. So my superpower would be teleportation.
Only if I can bring people with me. Because if I can fly, I can bring people with me.
I think the larger point
Yeah,
would
you'd
be
break your
taking
arms.
into. You have to figure out the thermal dynamics of that.
Well, easy. Well, with flight, I
I
just
imagine the answer
use
is
inertia to my
there's
advantage.
no issue.
Friction is still a thing.
Yes, but if I create like keep people in that keeps inertia
Okay.
from dragging
Yes.
it back.
It's fun. You guys are all sleeping on the best superpower.
What's your superpower then, Jaden?
Telekinesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's your flying superpower, it's your combat superpower, it's your utility superpower, all in one.
I don't need to.
Did I
There's-
just take
You
acid?
want help with doing your everyday tasks? Maybe
Okay.
at work,
Okay.
maybe you're heavy lifting, or
There's
you do it with
Let me
telekinesis.
Jaden?
actually ask you a
You know me on the highway and stupid drivers and how. Do you think that telekinesis would be a good power for me to have?
Yeah, because all you have to do is lift the car over you, you move under them, and you put them
If
down
I-
behind
Do
you,
you
and
think
you
I
just
would
go.
have? Do you
I
think
actually-
that
My
I would
super
have
strength
the
would
be-
mindset
actually do
to
have
be able to do
telekinesis.
that gently?
Boom.
Just one big question. I want to
Fucking
know for
obliterated.
clarification sake.
Air pressure.
Am I the only person in this world with powers, or are there others with powers?
Let's
'Cause
go with
that-
the assumption of yes, because it's funnier.
If there is other people with powers,
No, as in you're the only one.
oh, then I'd stick with flight. If it's ever other people have powers, I am going like reality
I'm
breaking
gonna
level
watch.
of nonsense in order to keep myself and everyone else safe.
Nah, don't worry, Will. Will's gonna love watching an air defense just shoot a missile at you, and boom.
I would
you're-
go
you're
the
done.
mutually assured destruction route. If everybody, like if a lot of people had superpowers, I would be able to create big bangs wherever the heck.
I mean, yeah, my superpower is like the power of creation. I can
That's not a superpower, that's called cheating.
Yeah, it's called. If you guys want to continue to live to the next day, do what I say, or
Our
this entire
creation.
region of space is going.
Okay, Thanos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just
No, what I
Infinity
would
Stones
do.
isn't a superpower,
No,
guys.
no. You gotta remember what I would
it
do
only
would be
fills up as a quick slide.
substantially worse.
I mean, that
These
is
only
a
people
dictator.
hostage. That's different.
Yeah.
It's only different.
Well, you know what? If it stops wars, does it matter?
Fair enough. I'm up
I
for
mean, I'm sure lots of evil dictators said the same thing initially.
it. But they didn't have the power
Yes,
to back
but
it
they
up.
didn't have the power to erase existence.
I mean, nukes are
I
pretty
mean, yeah.
Okay, but you can have people survive nuclear weapons. You can't have anybody
But
survive
not with
a Big Bang.
two nuclear weapons.
A Big Bang is one of
It'll
those.
keep going up.
It just keeps going until the cosmic expansion of the universe outspaces it.
I don't
I
think
still
anybody
stand
should have
for,
that kind of power.
I don't
No,
think
no.
anyone would want to use
Telekinesis is
that.
pretty solid.
Think super
Yeah,
strength.
but I would require so if like other
Yeah, but,
people
like,
had it, I'm sorry.
You don't need to be like near something to do something with it, you know?
Like
Okay,
air
but
pressure
okay,
just fucking obliterates it.
yeah, okay, but sometimes that's counterintuitive. Because sometimes you don't
Yeah.
want thing broken, you want thing to come to you. You want to go grab an item that's far away. Why do it? Why have to go over there and grab it when you can just go?
So you go like this, you turn
Telekinesis
face away
is
from it, and you just punch in the other direction so hard that just air carries it towards you.
That would never happen and never work.
If I have super strength,
That's not super strength. That's Toon Force. Shut up.
No, it's super
Oh, you know what?
strength.
There you go. I want
That's
that's the superpower I want.
Just use fucking Toon.
That is superpower.
That is
Oh,
super
yes, it
bad.
is.
And you can't just you can't break the laws of
That
physics
isn't
and
breaking.
say,
That's
oh,
actually following
it's
the laws
just
of physics.
super strength.
So,
Oh,
Ignoring
Your
the
turn.
laws
What
of
do you
physics
want?
would be saying
it
it doesn't
if
affect
you're
anything.
punching so hard that somehow it's
What
getting the
superpower
air
do you
pressure
want?
to go around the room and push it towards you, you're breaking everything in the room.
I never said I wouldn't be breaking anything in the room. I just said the thing would come towards me.
Possible.
Hey,
All
Try
right,
to
so
be
let's
Why are we doing this here?
let him say what he wants for a superpower.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't say that.
Go ahead.
How about I just take Ashley's idea and say I can just take any power from fiction?
Well, you still have to
You
know
have to
it.
Yeah.
choose a
That's
power.
You have to
Power.
choose a single power. You can't choose any power from fiction. That's cheating.
I like
Actually, he could choose
singular
stealing.
power.
He could do a whole rogue thing and be like, "I steal your power."
Well,
Okay,
I mean, if
okay,
he's the
but
only
once
person
again,
with powers,
the idea is
that
that
doesn't
No,
we're in
no,
a
no,
world
here-
where you're the only one with power, so
No,
you
no, no,
steal
here-
powers, but nobody else has powers, so it's useless.
You could have that power
No,
right
yeah,
now. Who knows?
No,
Who knows? You could have
Well,
that power right
No,
now.
that's the ultimate answer to that question. It's because like I can't trust myself with any superpowers. I'm the only one with them, so I pick the power to take other people's superpowers.
Oh
Doesn't
yeah.
that mean you can do nothing?
I picked
Yes.
a power where there's actually a radius around me the size of the planet that nullifies everyone
You know
else's
what?
powers.
I'll take the power of barriers.
Barriers.
Well, here's the fun fact. Did you know if
Oh,
you take every
barriers?
Full control over
if you
barriers.
take every
No,
nuke
no,
in
no.
the world-
I agree with what he's saying. That's a good one
Barriers.
because low key, there's a character in One Piece with the barrier fruit, and you know he can do some pretty cool things.
Yeah.
With it. And it goes as far as like you can basically do what I was talking about with like the telekinesis because he just literally creates barriers. And
Nah, you put a barrier
You know what?
around
I'm gonna-
Earth, no
I'm gonna
water
change
allowed in
my power
this
to be
barrier.
something substantially more mundane. Every time I clap my hands, $50 just appears in front of me.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool
Everybody
power.
clap your hands.
It'd be,
Actually, that's good because then you can just afford the plane ticket to fly.
Yeah.
it'd be annoying that it's 50
Yeah, but I'm
bucks though.
just
so you
saying,
just
tell
have to,
But then the
like,
Like,
academy starts breaking apart, and then
I mean,
But
You
then,
can do- you
then
can do,
there's
like,
a question: where does that
construction
50
jobs
bucks
and-
come from?
they just materialize.
It doesn't materialize, or does it come from somewhere else?
I'm just going to the materialized route because
Well,
I don't
That's
materialize-
when you
Then you're
become
still trying
the
to
world
do it.
record,
Yeah.
the
No, no,
world
hear me out.
record hand
Well,
clapper.
here's the thing: they have to know that I made it.
Hear
It
me out
takes a
though.
while to
With
learn.
telekinesis, you just go, hey, I'll get your job done. That's gonna take you a week, done in like an hour with telekinesis.
and then the government comes after you
And then
because
they'll be like, yeah, sure, you can just have the like, and you can just go up to them and be like, hey, I'll take the commission fee at half off, and I'll get it done significantly faster. Who's gonna say no to that?
you can also put conditions.
No,
on
I'm
your
putting a
barriers.
royalty on me. I want to be paid more. I'm getting your job done. What 5 people can do. Just me.
Hey,
Nah.
would you do that after people, like after you basically confirm that like what you're doing?
Oh yeah.
You can also
Because at first it's gonna be like, oh,
Sure thing, buddy.
sure thing, buddy. But once you do it enough times, people are gonna go, oh shit.
Actually,
It's real.
another power is pretty cool one. I saw in a book, right? It's basically the power that your drawings. They essentially they don't come to life, but like your whatever intent you put in your drawing can happen.
So
Right?
they
It doesn't matter if it's a good drawing of it. It just like
So like,
if you
Ooh, there's
tattoo like
power.
a fireball on your hand, then technically you could shoot a fireball when you activated it.
I'm just gonna stop for gas, you guys.
That's
isn't-
when they,
Isn't that just like the sorcerer's power from Pathfinder? And
now why not
No.
just use the power of whatever I say?
there is
I mean,
a
there's
scribe
tattoo.
sorcerer, and
There's scribe.
to some level.
Now be that one anime protagonist, which is whatever I say happens.
Nah,
Nah,
like I
it's
said, too
That's
long.
boring.
power I want to be able to cause a dragon break in reality.
a dragon break. What's that?
It's a Elder Scrolls thing where reality just goes out to lunch for a few thousand years sometimes.
Sick.
Empires will rise and fall, but other people won't notice. There was one described that the Tamrielic Empire went to space and conquered the stars. That's not feasible because the moon is the corpse of a god, and every star in the that you see in the sky is just gods who fled creation and punctured a hole in reality. So there isn't really planets to conquer, but a dragon break caused that to happen.
Interesting.
Sick.
Casually.
And it
Nah.
was first described because they needed a way to have Daggerfall have a canon ending without choosing one, so they created the Warp of the West, where
So they stole Warhammer.
basically,
Warhammer.
well, basically what happened
That's
is
just
every
take
single
from them.
ending happened at once, so they all nullified each other out.
All of them happened, therefore none of them happened. That's right.
I actually don't think they explain what happens to the protagonist either, because like in a few of those endings they die.
Yeah, I mean, they can just come back.
Yeah, they just come back, bro. It's
Oh,
not that
The
special.
literal whole principle of it is that you just are a reincarnation of somebody.
I don't know if reincarnation exists in Elder Scrolls.
It does.
I guess. Never.
But technically it's inconsistent. Most don't. Dark Elves specifically very much do. Because basically Azura says yes.
Well, I mean, isn't Azura still pissed at the Dark Elves for the creation of their little gods?
Nah, you know what?
Just kinda-
In my Terraria Calamity Remix mod that I added for the Calamity mod, you wanna know what they added to the game?
Nothing.
They're all over the fucking place. Meridian's Beacon, or whatever her name is.
Meridia's Beacon.
Yeah.
Oh.
A new
Every time
hand
I
has touched
actually
the beacon.
blew all on the chest, and then suddenly I hear a new hand has.
touches the
Hi,
beacon.
I need my phone because I forgot my bank card.
Farewell, people. We are done.
Hey, so we just finished our round of bowling and had something to eat. And now we're all going to give our review. So we're reviewing the experience and the food.
In the atmosphere.
Yes, so the atmosphere, the customer service experience, and the quality of their food. So for me, atmosphere, I'm going to give it a 4. Out of 5.
Oh.
A 4 out of 5. It's a really cool place, lots of video games and stuff. And then for customer service, our customer service was, I'd say, fine. Nothing spectacular about it. She was polite, she was nice. So I'll give her, I guess, a 3 to 4. Again, she was nice, but nothing spectacular. I didn't walk away feeling all good about the service. It was just service. So, and then for food, the food sucked. Don't waste your money on the food. Appetizers, okay. I had some pickle spears. They were pickle spears. They were fine. They were good. I had what they call a smoky burger, and it was awful. It's supposed to have like fried onions and fried mushrooms on it. All I could taste when I bit into it was barbecue sauce.
Those mushrooms were fried?
Truck just went by and our windows are down, so yeah, all I could taste is barbecue sauce, and the bun was hard. So
your bun was burnt.
it
It's burnt.
was it
Yeah.
burnt?
It was
I
burnt.
didn't.
We
It
looked
was
at it.
just
It was
awful.
straight up burnt. Even on the side of the bun, it was starting to crunch the top.
Ugh.
Someone had forgotten about it.
So food, I give the food a 1 out of 5, and also price. I'd give the price a 3 out of 5. It was not cheap. It wasn't the most expensive, but it was not cheap.
That is burnt.
Yeah, that's my take.
Alrighty. For me, the atmosphere was nostalgic, I guess. So I'd give that about, if we're going on a scale of 5, 4, 4.5.
You mentioned you've been here once before, correct?
Yes. Admittedly, it used to be a different place when I've been here, and they had like twice as many lanes, if not more. That spot over there where the party center was used to be also just bowling over. But it also had
10
10.
pen.
Yeah, it had 10 pin. When it comes to bowling itself, I don't do good at 10 pin or 5 pins, so
You don't say.
I won't make any. You quiet your mouth. I won't make any comments on that. The service, she was polite, and that's all I generally expect. Don't be a jerk, and we'll be fine. So I'll be a lot more generous and say 5, because for me, perfect is the bare minimum. The food, I get the feeling I'm the only one who actually enjoyed what they got. I got the spinach dip. My only complaint was the spinach dip itself was too thick. It was,
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with yours.
It was
just like,
cream
it needed to be like put on more like a spoon or something.
well, it definitely was a cream cheese. Well, I think that's generally thing, but it was like really, really thick. Like minimal change to that. And yeah, I had 2 drinks. One was called Space Invaders. The other was called Blue Crush. The Blue Crush was good. Space Invaders tasted like a okay tasting cough syrup. So overall, my experience was pretty good.
My drink was an iced tea, and it was completely watered down.
I got a chicken parm bun. It was basically just a chicken sandwich disguised as a chicken parm on a hamburger bun. I could hardly call it a chicken parmesan. It didn't even have Parmesan cheese. I think it just had normal cheddar cheese. It had straight up just tomato paste or normal tomato sauce, unseasoned, with a like maybe complements chicken breast as the chicken. The fries that came alongside it were like recooked greasy fries. They were pretty terrible. The food was pretty bad, all things considered, and the atmosphere was great. The service was, good.
not amazing. I'll give the service a 4. I'll give the food some of the food items were better, so I'll give the food 2. And what else were we rating?
Atmosphere.
No, you already did that.
Oh, I just
You
put
said you liked
atmosphere
it, but
as
you
in
didn't-
part of the service, so
okay.
I'll
Did
move
you have
on
any
from there.
drinks?
I had a root beer float. It was like the root beer float was not worth it. $6 for like half a can of pop and a scoop of ice cream.
Your cup showed up like half empty.
I
Yeah.
forgot to mention the price. The alcohol was $9 each, except for like 3 of them.
Yeah.
So that's
The traffic's getting too much. We can shut the doors.
Yeah, that's fine. So I actually haven't done 5-pin bowling before, so that was a bit of an experience. I can definitely see where there are parts of it which are harder than 10-pin because you have less pins to act against each other. So it's a little bit of getting used to, and I'd never bowl. Food, definitely kind of keeping it consistent, was subpar. I got popcorn chicken, which to be fair wasn't actually terrible. I think I actually got one of the better items on the menu. There was a bone in it, admittedly. In my age, though, I was more concerned that it was a chipped filling or something. So, absolutely terrified until I saw the bone marrow, and I'm like, okay, nope. This is either my tooth is gone or this is not my tooth. Other than that, customer service was okay. There was service, essentially. Atmosphere, it was an arcade, a small arcade at that. Most of the actual machines are $2 each time. So I imagine it's a little on the pricey side, but I don't really go to arcades all that often. Service-wide, on a scale of 5, I'd give it actually only like a 2. A big part of that is just there's nothing substantial about it. There wasn't really anyone else around until later, and she didn't really wait until the very end to come and ask us how things were, which by then, what's the point of asking us how things are going and how things are if we've already eaten them all? And or have decided we're not eating it anymore. That and it was what, like, I want to say like 40 minutes before our food showed up.
No,
Yeah,
it was like
we were on turn 6 when it showed up. Atmosphere wise, small place, but I'll give it probably a 7. So that overall,
7 out of 10.
yeah, sorry, I forget about that. It's I'll give it 3 1/4.
hello. When it comes to food, I am the person to come through. Anyways, the food wasn't really that great, I would say. I tasted practically everything that everyone else ordered, except for the spin dip.
Why did you ask?
You didn't miss a lot.
The fries were complete horrible. I would rate those fries 0.1.
The waffle fries were too
Oh yeah, the waffle fries were good,
Yeah,
honestly.
waffle fries were delicious with the spinach dip.
I don't know how the
Can't
spinach
confirm.
dip is.
With the side fact that it
Okay,
just
let him continue.
I had a pizza, a Hawaiian pizza, pineapple, not highly rated. It wasn't horrible, but I had most certainly tasted better. So overall, the food I'm gonna give is 2 out of 10.
out of 10, so 1 out of 5.
Yeah. The customer service wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible, so I'll just give that a 5 out of 10. And the bowling experience, 5 pins isn't my game. I like 10 pin.
You also won.
I am gonna stay humble.
You won
Only
a
by 1
clear
point.
margin.
You won
By 1
by
point.
by 1 point.
No, 6.
Oh yeah, that is true. 6. We won by 1 point before it was his turn.
Yeah.
You doubled my score. More than doubled. You don't get to be humble.
You almost tripled your score.
Yeah, if you want to be
You would have cleared. You
technical.
would have doubled or tripled.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna ignore that though.
No.
Anyways, overall experience, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 10. And I'm
Me as the strike master, only one to get strikes, have the most relevant opinion. The atmosphere was okay. I'm not really one for, well, it can be for nostalgia, but to me it's just like it didn't really feel like a super arcadey place. I mean, the outside of the building is more nostalgic than the inside, but it wasn't bad. I'd probably give it like a 3 maybe. It was okay. The no,
No,
five.
out of 10.
The service was also, it was fine. I don't really care if people are super like going to talk. Obviously, it wasn't like above and beyond, so I'd probably give it a 4. It was service. We got served. The food, pretty bad. It sucked. It wasn't bad as in it tasted bad. It was bad as in it tasted like I was eating nothing.
Cardboard.
Yeah, it like my mayo was watery, and just it wasn't good. I got a chicken BLT, I think. The fries also not great, pretty bad. And for a whopping price of like I think it was like $17 for that was
Definitely overpriced.
it way overpriced. It is not good. Do not get food. The bowling, it was bowling. I don't know.
Yeah, you did great, bro.
It was bowling. I did great. I got strikes. No
Yeah.
one else got strikes. I got
So
strikes.
1.
2.
Got 2.
Oh,
Two.
2.
You got
Ooh, that's right. That's
why
right.
I almost beat you.
It's 1 or 100 with 8. You don't get anything
Yep,
else.
exactly.
How did you lose to me if you got 2 strikes?
Huh?
Because
Because I
all
missed
the
every
rest
other
was
one.
2.
Yeah, but I had 2 whole rounds of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So did I.
So did
But he had
me.
2 strikes.
Yeah.
I didn't get a single strike.
He guttered every ball.
No,
I didn't
my
even
strikes
get a
were
single
back to
spare.
back. My 2 strikes were back to back, and then I missed the other ones.
I didn't even get a single spare.